think I am ready to begin this. Hey guys, welcome back to Just Logan. It is me again, Just Logan, here to do something a little special. It's been a it's been a little while since last upload, and I've just started this channel relatively few months ago. Lots happened. Lots of personal stuff. Lots of moving into this apartment, which I'm currently in, and that's why it's going to look a little scuffed. There's a couple boxes where I haven't unpacked everything. I'm currently in the game room, so this is where all the magic happens, basically. So, long story short, there's this Gmod Doctor Who show that someone has put together. He is Willogs, don't know how to pronounce that. But one thing you should know about me is I am basically a Gmod fanatic. I've put well over a year of actual in-game hours to this video game that I've played since I was very young, basically. When I got my first laptop, that was the family laptop, and I just saw videos of Gmod one day, and I just knew I needed this game. It's just it's a sandbox game, so you can basically just make whatever the hell you want. So if you haven't figured it out by the title, I am going to be watching Gmod Doctor Who Episode 1, A World of Two Halves. Now, I've only watched probably like a minute or two of the beginning, but basically Willogs decided to create a Doctor Who TV show on Gmod. It's basically a machinima, like a popular Halo show, Red vs. Blue, which I love, by the way. So yeah, I'm just gonna check out this episode. I mean, I don't know who all is involved with this, but I'm really interested. So I just want to film my reaction. I talked to Willogs very shortly on his Discord, and I told him I was thinking about doing a reaction to this, and he seems interested in me doing it, so I want to do it. So another thing, because I play Gmod so much, and I am a big Doctor Who watcher fan, I've done some Doctor Who role plays where I roleplay as the Doctor on Gmod with my friends, and I've done that for years as well. So, I'm just interested in how Willogs did this. So, I think this is gonna be fun. I suppose I'm gonna I think he finished this as a whole series / season, so I'm just gonna check it out and see what happens. So, episode 1, World of Two Halves. Let's check it out. For your information, Gmod Doctor Who is made with the limitations of Gmod. There are a few limitations, but you can also do like almost anything. So, and you don't own any of this. Georgian Outpost, the cold side of Karelia. Let's make sure by. Oh, yeah, you made it. H to the D. Is that a Black Mesa symbol back there? Oh, okay. Half-Life, and Doctor Who crossover?
There, Commander.
Oh, it's not good, sir. The Carlian forces are just too strong with their new allies. You can't seem to stop them.
Have we found any weaknesses yet?
No, sir. We've got some sort
I'm
of
someone that
shield
watches
that repels
everything
our
with
bullets.
captions, so.
Our weapons are becoming useless.
Can they penetrate our defense?
Yes.
Sir, they've broken through the gate. We've tried everything to stop them, but they've got those creatures helping them.
Oh, that was very instantaneous.
Georgian base has been located. All Georgians will be exterminated. Exterminate.
So, I'm going to pause because I want to give commentary to this. Yeah, this is a reaction video, if I didn't say that already. First things first, voice actors. I don't know who the voice actors are. I don't know how many there are. I'm assuming I know someone plays Millie and the Doctor, and I don't know if there's another person that plays any other character. I would not be surprised if Willogs voiced the Dalek and various other characters. There is software where you can have an AI do voice lines for you, either with text prompt or you can actually speak it and the AI will basically give you another voice, kind of like a voice changer, except it's an AI. So that's very possible what could be happening here. Or he's also really talented with his voice, which is really, really cool. I feel like obviously with something like this, you're not going to have a studio, so the microphone quality is going to vary. I really noticed with those two soldiers, the mic quality was very different. So, I'm just going to take a little mental notes like that. But yeah.
The Daleks will reign supreme.
It's not bad
with
though.
the Carligans.
So, that Dalek. I know there's Daleks on the Steam Workshop. That's where you get all the mods and add-ons from to put into your Gmod game. I feel like there's a more HD version of that model. I could be wrong. I'll probably look into it. But yeah. When I spoke briefly with Willogs, he basically said that he implied that the first 2 episodes are very rough. So I think this came out 4 years ago. Will Finna. Emily Fellows. I'm assuming that's Emily. Gary's Mod. Doctor Who Gary's Mod. So, A World of Two Halves by Will Finna. Yeah. And I believe he also wrote the script. I'm assuming this has a script. Yeah. Because when I do Doctor Who roleplays on Gary's Mod, it's all just improvisation. There's no real script. There's maybe a general outline for how, the story is going to go. But everything is just roleplay. It's just improvised. This is definitely a script. Someone's reading lines. So, yeah, I just want to point that out. And this title sequence, I believe they got this title sequence from probably on YouTube. It's not great quality, which is what makes me think that, because a lot of these title sequences that you find online, if you want to do it for purposes like this, you need to find one without the text already in it, like the credits, like David Tennant. So a lot of those don't have high quality, but they do have without the letters, so that's probably what they did here. I know later on they change it to their own custom intro, I think. So that's really cool. I'm interested about that and how they acquired that. It's really I feel I feel like this video is complete shit, by the way. I'm talking, my voice is getting dry, I'm pausing and talking a lot longer than I should be. And I feel like nobody wants to see this. But maybe I'm being too hard on myself. I think this is going to be fun. I feel like it kind of sucks because I don't really hear my voice when I talk. So everything I hear of myself is very low sounding, kind of muffled. So it's kind of weird to talk when it sounds like this. So I might need to change that somehow in my OBS settings. But besides that, let's keep going. Interesting. I'm going to pause a lot, just so you know, because I suck. I believe they're using a tool. The RT camera, I think. I think it has a thing where it can follow you. I think that's what they're doing here. So clever. And it looks like they attached a camera. But that was third person.
Are you stupid? You could have been killed.
Oh,
Producer?
sorry.
Brian Clement. What? I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure what a producer does. But I'm very surprised they have a producer for this. And whatever font they're using, that's pretty good. So it seems like the doctor
I was wondering if you could give me a lift.
is just
I'm having a bit of trouble
randomly.
with my vehicle.
No, I can't. Can't you go the green flag or something?
Well, I would, but they don't have the parts.
So, fun fact, I believe Willogs said somewhere in a comment that I saw that Emily's lines here were recorded from Discord, so that's why you can probably hear a disparity. I mean, do what you gotta do.
I'm not a weirdo or anything like that.
No, you're just some idiot who jumps out in the middle of the road and scares the life out of people.
Look, I really am sorry. Yours was the first car I've seen in 2 hours.
Well, whereabouts are you going?
Not far. There's a police box about a mile down
guess
the
that's
road. I was on my way there, but I've been walking for hours.
Oh, are you a policeman?
Yeah, in a manner of speaking. I do help them from
I
time
wonder
to
where
time.
this is set,
Okay then, get it.
like location
But I must
wise.
warn you that I can take
I know
care
the
of
map.
myself.
This is
And I'm pretty handy with the pepper spray.
Huh,
I don't know
doubt
the
it.
name of the map, but it's a city map. There's the TARDIS, and it just deleted out of existence. And now they're going up this hill. Am I crazy? I saw the TARDIS. I'm going back. It's right there. What happened here? Did they change their mind? They didn't actually want the TARDIS to be there? That's funny. That's funny. Continuity error question mark? I don't know. And then you got some missing textures here. I think there's an add-on. No, it's the same exact place. But instead of just having them drive forward, they inserted a bunch of different shots of them going to all these different places when they could have just have them just go forward to the TARDIS. I guess they wanted to show that it was far away. But that doesn't work because you can see the TARDIS in the previous shot. That's funny. I didn't catch that the first time.
Thank you.
And this is the 10th Doctor's TARDIS. Exterior and interior. When they show it. So why is she waiting for him? I must have missed it.
Who takes this long to call someone?
Oh, call. Okay.
I must be insane.
Was that a cut?
Hello? Hello? Are you alright?
By the way, I've done edits. I've done things. Okay. I went to a community college for video production, so I have an associate's degree in video production. If that means anything, I've written a script, multiple scripts for a script writing class, and I did an editing class. Yeah. I did an editing class, so I'm going to critique things like that because I feel like it. What I think they could have done there is I just realized there's a light casting a shadow. Oh, I get it. I think they put down a lamp to give the TARDIS more light. So basically it's kind of like a production light. You're just lighting up the TARDIS. Although it doesn't makes sense here because she's casting a very harsh shadow onto the TARDIS. So then you have to ask the question, okay. Oh my god, there's a word for this. But basically, in the show, where is this light coming from? Nowhere, basically. So that's kind of an iffy thing, but it's whatever. But what I was gonna say is, instead of having her just cut out of the car, which doesn't look that great, what they could have done is cut to, I guess, maybe the TARDIS, like here. You could have cut to this, give it a second before she goes, and do a getting out of car sound effect, which, you know, would tell the audience that they got out of the car, and then walk over there to it. That way it wouldn't look so weird with that harsh cut of her just popping there.
Hello?
That would be
Hello? Are you alright?
That's what I would do, I guess.
Hello?
Close your bells are ringing for some reason.
Hello?
Usually means something's
Oh.
wrong.
My God. You are a weirdo. Oh.
I'm sorry. I don't know. What's this? That's the TARDIS interior, I believe. I paused so much. What's wrong with me? Okay. So fun fact about the TARDIS add-on in Gary's mod. In order for the interior to actually work, the exterior has a portal, and you cross over that portal into the interior. But the thing is, the interior has to physically exist in the map somewhere. So what they do is they'll just put it in the sky where it's invisible until you go into the TARDIS. And sometimes it'll pop into the skybox or something. So what I think what happened here is we can see the this is the interior, and I believe it's in the skybox. And what happened is, because they're both inside the TARDIS, the interior stopped being invisible, and now you can see the interior from the outside in the skybox because you have a camera set up outside. So that's just unfortunate. They could have angled the camera at a different angle so it wouldn't see that. So I think they just accidentally left that in. It's funny. It's interesting. It's interesting.
My God.
Also good what's the word? Echo, and the good echo filter on the voice.
You are a weirdo. It's bigger on the inside.
Oh, that's nothing for you to worry about. Off you go. Goodbye. Thanks for the lift. Oh, no.
I like the use
What's
of
that
Murray Gold
lockdown?
soundtracks, by the way.
Hey,
There must be a signal or
Let
something
me out.
interfering with the TARDIS.
let me out.
Where is it?
Listen, I don't know who you are, and frankly, I don't care.
I liked see, that was similar to what I was wanting when she got out of the car. They had her off screen banging on the doors. That's clever. I like that.
But I demand that you open these doors immediately.
Look,
And she's
I
doing
understand
great.
that this
They're
may
both
seem
doing
all
great.
very strange to you, but I assure you
voice
that I
acting
mean you
was.
no harm, and I'll let you out of here as soon as I can figure out
This is
the
obviously all
problem.
very amateur.
What problem? What is this place?
Okay, you are in a TARDIS, TARDIS, which stands for Time and Relative Dimension in Space. I am the Doctor, and this is my time machine.
Time machine.
Yes, time machine.
You're more insane than I thought. I should have dropped you off at the mental hospital.
I know this is hard to understand, but you have to believe me.
So, I feel like an asshole for pausing. But I don't want to talk over it and miss something else. Let's think about this logically. She found this box that's obviously small, and then she goes into it, and now it's huge. That doesn't seem like something that could happen in reality. So, for something like that to exist and then say it's also a time traveling box, I feel like it's not really that hard to believe at that point.
Do you hear that sound? Well, it's an alarm, and it means that there's something seriously wrong or that we're in danger. Now I promise, as soon
I love
as
the
I've solved the
bobbling
problem,
heads.
I'll put you back where I found you.
I'm already where you found me. Why don't you just open the door and let me out?
The TARDIS is in lockdown to keep us safe. The doors won't open until the problem is fixed. Now, if you want to help me, hold this lever. If the monitor turns red, move the lever forward. If it turns blue, move it backwards. Now I'm going to handle the complicated bits. If you just do what I say, it should all go to plan.
What's happening? What's that noise?
It's the TARDIS dematerializing.
What does that mean?
It means hold on tight.
Whoa! Here we go. I like the editing he did with showing the lever in the screen. That's pretty cool. Ugh. My back is hurting from this chair.
The bell stopped. Can I leave now?
Just a minute, I'm checking what's outside.
Well,
Gee.
hopefully in my car.
Does not care. That's PCs.
What did you say your name was?
I didn't. But if you must know, it's Millie. Millie Anderson.
Okay then, Millie.
Billy
You
Anderson.
better prepare yourself for a little shock.
What do you mean by a little shock?
If you see him
Take a
on
look
my
for yourself.
phone, I'm taking notes. I just want to get some
What-
important information
what-
out.
Where do I... What?
Hands up. Who are you? How did you infiltrate our base?
Don't be alarmed. I'm the doctor in this.
That voice sounds like an AI voice. Or it's someone with a crazy deep voice that they found that's willing to do this. But that's interesting.
This is Millie. My TARDIS received a distress call, which led us here.
TARDIS. You're a Time Lord. You got our message.
Yes, now,
Distress
what seems to be the
signal.
problem? I thought this planet was at peace.
Yes, we were. Till about 5 months
They know
ago.
what a Time Lord is.
Carlians made an alliance with some new species that arrived in orbit. They promised to supply the Carlians with machines to take over Corellia so they could have all the resources for themselves. Ever since their arrival, we've been losing territory rapidly.
This species you're talking about, who or what are they? Where do they come from?
We don't know the name of the species or where they came from. But we do have some footage on a security camera. It was recorded in a nearby village.
Oh, it's Daleks.
Follow me.
I was like, what
Show you.
species?
Come on, Millie.
Oh, coming. So, what's a Time Lord?
Well, to put it simply, me.
That is very simply put. It was a cool map. Uh-oh.
Over here, Doc.
Uh-oh. Okay. So, one way to avoid that is there's a mod on the Steam Workshop where you can disable names when you look at somebody.
Hold on a moment. I need to flick through these recordings.
I love the missing texture shit. No! Wow. Mr. Shuts a lot.
Daleks. I should have known.
Daleks. I've never heard of them. Can't we ask them to make peace?
No, Commander. The Daleks are mutants encased inside a Dalekanium
Footage
armored
from
shell.
the episode
Their
Dalek.
creator
Oh,
Davros had all their emotions removed, all except one, which is hatred. You'll never convince a Dalek to show mercy or be peaceful. Their one instinct is to kill all species that are not Dalek. Now the only thing I don't understand is why the Daleks are helping the Carlians. They must have some ulterior motive, so it's our job to find out what that motive is and how to stop them from achieving their goal.
So what do you suggest, Doctor? We can't just march over there to the Carlian headquarters and explain all this to them. We'll be
Carlian?
instantly fired upon. And that's if we can make it past the Dalek creatures.
You're right. I'll have to go back to the TARDIS. I might have a chance of gathering some additional information on the Daleks' plan too.
But what about me? I'm not meant to be here. You said you would take me back to my car.
Millie, I will, I promise. But first, stay here and keep an eye on the security cameras. See if you can find any useful data on them. I'll be back soon.
So what was wrong with the TARDIS? Because it successfully traveled here. And he's using it to travel again. So what exactly was wrong with it? I'm not gonna go back and look. Back in the time vortex. Is he traveling through time? Is he going back in time? Okay, that's how you spell it. That was way off. So, planet Kalian. The heated side of Corellia.
Proceed as planned.
Did they get a new footstep sound? Must be close. It's very prominent.
34% of Georgian forces have been exterminated. But we must exterminate them all if we are to take all the resources.
We've captured a third of the continent, with many being held hostage in the camps.
They must be exterminated.
Halo Marine models.
Yes, Dr. Leader.
So, the Daleks have finally made an alliance. I never thought I'd see the day.
Intruder alert. Protect the Supreme.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't you want to know what I'm doing here before you start waving your egg whisks at me yelling exterminate?
We know who you are, Doctor. Your temporal signal was detected the moment your TARDIS entered this sector.
Well, clever old you. Now, what I want to know is what you and your little pepperpot army are doing here on a protected planet. You agreed not to come here, don't forget, when you signed a treaty of Alnath with the Time Lords. So I've come here to find out why you've broken the terms of that contract.
Our scouts located.
Wait, what?
I've come here to find not to come here.
Sorry, the music and the audio is it's kind of hard to hear what's happening.
Here, don't forget, when you signed a treaty of Alnath with the Time Lords.
There's a treaty with the Time Lords?
I've come here to find out why you've broken the terms of that contract.
Oh, okay. I don't know, blah blah.
Now, what I want to know is what you and your little pepperpot army are doing here on a protected planet. You agreed not to come here, don't forget, when you signed a treaty of Alnath with the Time Lords. So I've come here to find out why you've broken the terms.
Okay. Daleks signed a treaty with the Time Lords to not come to Earth for some reason.
To that contract.
Our scouts located Dalekanium on this planet.
Dalekanium.
Our primary goal is to mine the ore.
Ah, Dalekanium. I should have guessed.
The tidally locked nature of this world makes the core pure Dalekanium.
The Georgians showed me the planet's strata data, but I didn't realize the core was Dalekanium.
The Georgians? You're working with them?
No. Take it easy. I've only come here to speak with the Daleks.
Carlian, lower your weapon. I shall exterminate the Doctor myself. No other.
Dalek leader, he's working with the Georgians, our enemies.
Lower your weapon or die.
This is an alliance. You don't rule here. I'm the one who's in charge. You cannot.
Ah!
What did you do that for?
I'm the
What was
one
that
who's
effect?
in charge. You cannot.
Oh wow.
What
That's
did you
cool.
do that for?
He was expendable. We can achieve our primary objective without his existence.
Hey, you just killed our leader.
I am your leader.
But you're supposed to be our allies.
The Daleks do not have allies, only slaves. Now you will be silent or your fate will be the same.
That's what you were going to do all along, wasn't it? To exterminate all life on the planet and take the Dalekanian for yourselves.
We needed a workforce who could extract the ore. There are places and environments that were inaccessible to Dalek drones.
The data stream's being corrupt by the thermal radiation. If we can't clean it up, we're gonna lose it.
Oh, let me. I can do it. I work for
General
NASA.
Cammy.
Okay, proceed.
Let's see. Decrypt that. And done.
Excellent.
See? I told you.
You'll have to tell me more about this person, NASA. Is he your leader? He has excellent staff.
So there we have it. The same old story. Just like when you attacked Earth.
I'm not sure why he sounds like that.
And tried to turn it into
There's like some weird
a
distortion
Death
going on.
Star. With Robotmen as slaves.
You are correct, Doctor. And this time we will triumph.
Well, you won't get very far if you've just transmitted yourself explaining your true plan to the inhabitants of this planet.
Explain. Explain.
Before I approached you all, I used my sonic screwdriver to transmit our conversation to the giant antenna directly above us.
He's using the 10th Doctor's TARDIS, and he's using the 10th Doctor sonic screwdriver. So either Willogs is just a big fan of the 10th Doctor's era. Also 9th Doctor. Or for whatever reason, this, I'm assuming future incarnation Doctor is using all these old things that he had before for some reason. I don't know if there's an explanation for it, but interesting.
So now the whole planet knows your true objective.
Or this is the 10th Doctor. Possible.
Dalek to Emperor Dalek. Our plan has been revealed. What are my orders? You have failed. So your
Is this
orders
Stavros?
are
Oh,
to
no.
exterminate all
Dalek
life
Emperor.
on Corellia. We will force our way to the Dalekanian core. Exterminate
Oh.
both Georgian and Carlian forces.
How did they do this?
We obey. The Dalek always.
Yes, that's very good and dandy.
The Dalek audio is
The
really
only
loud.
question that remains is, where are you getting your power?
Power?
Well, let's find out, shall we?
Alert, alert.
Cool.
Temperature falling. Dalek cadmium casing. Penetrate.
Cool.
I don't understand. What have you done?
Well, since Corellia is tidally locked, I figured out that the Daleks need to harness the sun's radiation as power on the heated side. But I teleported them to the cold side where there's hardly any sunlight, cutting off their power supply. That's why they sided with you instead of the Georgians.
Well, I suppose that would explain why they didn't want to help us attack any of the southernmost Georgian outposts.
Not sure how the logic there works.
Millie,
Why do they need
forgot all
power
about
from
it.
the sun to operate?
The Daleks have probably raided the Georgian outpost by now. I've got to go.
Don't worry, Doctor. There's a stairwell leading to the surface.
So the guy that voices
Follow me,
General
quickly.
Cammy, I think obviously is voicing that guy as well. Those guys are suddenly standing there.
Here we are. Right, just follow those corridors, and it'll lead you there. Oh, and Doctor,
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Okay. What's that noise?
Hello? Is anyone there?
It's an AI, I guess?
Hello. You badly injured.
Blood
What happened?
in Doctor Who.
Base was hit by a Dalek strike from space. A piece of heavy debris fell on my leg and
Oh,
it crushed it. I can't move.
crushed your legs.
What happened
They
to the
fucking
other-
exploded.
My phone was with them.
Yes, the girl. She was evacuated with the commander. She'll be in the lower level bunker of the base. Staircase on the left. Over there. It'll take you there directly.
But what about you?
The others know I'm here. They'll come back for me.
No, they
Quickly,
won't.
Staircase. I'll cover you.
But you won't survive.
Go. I have a duty. I know what I must do.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Although guns don't do anything to Daleks. But it'll probably distract them. Oh my god, stairs! The Daleks can just float down. Be cool if he
Hello?
showed that.
Let me in.
He's
Come on,
punching
let
it.
me in.
Ah! Thank you.
Commander, it's the Doctor. I've got a Dalek on my tail.
That's cool.
We thought you'd been killed. Stand back. This door is solid uranium. It'll take 45 seconds to open.
45
You won't be able to gain access until the plasma field collapses.
Well, I'm not sure.
This
I've
is
got
very
45
reminiscent
seconds.
of the Dalek episode.
Obey. Obey.
Sorry. I'm like really uncomfortable with my chair. I tried to prop it up with a little pillow, but it instead is bothering the heck out of me. So I'm just gonna get rid of it. Hopefully, I don't look stupid. Yeah, this video is gonna be scuffed, but oh well. What did it say? Okay, I feel like they're reusing that Dalek shot.
There's a blast door. Quickly.
You are a prisoner of the Daleks.
Not today, I'm not. Cheerio.
That was a big light.
Just in time.
Whoa,
Thanks, Commander.
why does it
Now.
look like this?
Let's go and see Millie. She's probably wondering where the hell I am.
Am I crazy?
Where's the Doctor?
It's like
He should
there's
be here by now.
a like weird
It's alright.
grayish filter.
Huh? Doctor,
Now it's
we didn't
gone?
think you'd make it back.
Well, we had a bit of trouble with the Dalek on the way here, but it's not like I haven't dealt with them before. Now, come on. We've got work to do. Right then.
Control
I
room.
need a computer.
Oh yeah.
Okay, let's see. Wait a minute, Commander, you haven't met the Daleks before. How have you managed
It's
to
a
crypt their
different
data?
ragdoll.
You shouldn't even be able to understand it.
It was Millie who managed to solve this.
Really? How did you do that?
Oh, I'm a data analyst. I work for NASA.
NASA? That'll be really useful.
How do we stop them, Doctor?
Well, we need to think
Interesting.
of a way to destroy the Emperor Dalek ship. Commander, did you install any weapons against the Curlians? Anything?
All our bases were fitted with a nuclear deterrent capability.
Well, how many bases do you have?
We have approximately 2,000.
2,000? Would be enough. We need something more powerful.
Because this command center is so close to the border, it was fitted with a quantum tricobalt missile.
A what?
A quantum tricobalt device.
That's brilliant. Really could send you the shield frequency from inside the Dalek ship so that the missiles can pass through the magnetic shields. The only problem is I'll need the TARDIS.
What is the status of Corellia?
I know this map.
Report. 1/10 of the population has been exterminated. The Carlians are close to extinction.
It's a
Excellent.
TTT map, I think.
Soon we shall have the planet to ourselves and the Dalekanium in our grasp. Order the fleet to move to the colder side and proceed with more orbital strikes. I obey.
I
If I
obey.
locate the TARDIS, I can use my sonic screwdriver for her to lock onto. Now, where is she? Come on, come on.
That NPC's
There,
great.
floor 27, section 4B. Now, if I could feed this to here.
He could just do that. The TARDIS.
There she is. Now, Commander, I'll distract the Emperor Dalek for as long as I
The
can. while you
sound
prepare the
design's
missile.
pretty
Got it?
well done.
Understood.
So
I
props.
won't let you down.
Right then,
Right then.
let's go meet the leader.
Just casually. Ooh.
Doctor, didn't you say that the Daleks would track the TARDIS when it lands near them?
Not this time, no. I've altered the chameleon circuit so they shouldn't be able to detect us.
That's what they all say.
So, Doctor, these Dalek creatures, tell me again why they can't be reasoned with.
The Daleks are a mutated race who are contaminated by nuclear and biological
I like the
weapons. To allow the
sound
Daleks to
design.
survive, Davros
I'm pretty sure this is what
remove all of their
Dalek ships sound like.
place them in the Dalekanium case. Now Davros became obsessed with his creation and considered them to be the ultimate form of life, superior to any other life forms.
How many times have you fought the Daleks?
Oh, too many times to count.
I would love to
The
know
shield generator room.
what doctor
I'll
this
handle
is
the Daleks so that we
and
can
where
access
he is in the
console, okay?
timeline. Because I'm assuming this is an alternate timeline from the show.
What did you do?
The frequency of my sonic caused the shield generator to become unstable for a moment. Right, over here.
Unstable. Did the doctor just murder 3 Daleks? Okay.
I need you to send the shield frequency down to these coordinates while I distract the Emperor Dalek.
Okay, I think I'm fine.
Alright, good luck, Millie.
I mean, why?
Out you are the Doctor. You will be taken to the Emperor Dalek.
Ah, good. I want a word with him.
Yep. In order to get information, you gotta get captured. So, I don't exactly know the circumstances of why the Doctor would kill another living creature, but I feel like it's always last resort, and I don't know if that was a last resort thing. Well, that's just me.
Approach me, Doctor.
This is very Dalek-esque, the episode.
Yes, Hang on, could you excuse me for a sec? Sir, we're receiving a transmission from the Dalek ship. It appears to be their shield frequency.
That's our cue, Sergeant. Contact all of the remaining Georgian outposts. Signal them to initiate command code 854 Gamma.
Aye, sir.
854 Gamma.
So, Emperor of the Daleks. The last time I saw one of you was when I ended up on one of your controlled space stations above Earth in the year 200,100.
I took command after the downfall of that.
One of you was when I ended up on one of your controlled space stations above Earth.
Okay, that's a direct reference to Dalek. No, not Dalek. The Parting of the Ways.
In the year 200,100.
I took command after the downfall.
So
of
confirmed
that
after
insane
the Ninth Doctor.
abomination. I was the only survivor of the fleet.
And here you are, a small empire under your control, sitting up here in your flying saucer.
Wait, so there was multiple emperors in that fleet? Am I just missing things?
Command after the downfall.
200,100.
I took command after the downfall of that insane
command after.
abomination. I was the only survivor of the fleet.
And here you are, a small empire under your control.
But he says he was the only survivor of the fleet. Does that mean he was a normal Dalek? And then became an emperor? Question mark. And how did he survive? Question mark.
Sitting up here in your flying saucer, tucked away and protected. But causing genocide? I knew you were planning something the moment I arrived on Corellia.
Transmission shunt.
Genocide is but one of many tactics that will enable us to reach our goal.
Where's he going? Okay. There's no reason this is as long as it is. Long shot like that. So, probably a little quicker pace would go a long way. Because this just drags it out longer than it needs to be. Okay. It was supposed to build up tension, I think. But the soundtrack didn't really convey that. But I applaud the attempt.
Away from the controls.
I should really put
I've heard
a
a lot about you,
shield
Dalek.
around that thing.
You kill everyone that isn't Dalek, correct?
You are correct.
Wait! If you exterminate everyone, what will happen?
We will be the supreme beings.
You'll be the only beings. You won't be able to rule anyone because there will be no one left. Your race is corrupt.
Our race is superior.
Not when there's no one left to be superior to. You may not have emotions, but what does your logic tell you?
Logic.
Your intelligence is logical. You will not be exterminated. You will be conditioned to serve us. Remain here.
Interesting. So it's logical that what they're doing makes no
Well,
sense.
keep in mind that while
And
I'm
he
here,
agrees.
I'm protecting this planet too. So I'm giving you a chance. If you don't stand down your attack, this ship will be met with the full force of 2,000 missiles. And, knowing you, you don't want that to happen. So, what do you say?
A cowardly tactic, Doctor. Missiles won't penetrate our shields.
Ah, well, that's the thing. Unlike you, I thought ahead. Got my new companion, who is a data analyst that works for Earth Space Agency, by the way. to send the shield frequency down to the
New
Jordan
companion, eh?
Commander, all bases are on
Assigning
standby.
that, are
Ready
we?
to fire.
Initiate launch sequence.
You didn't ask her. Whoa. Did he say one big missile? Or multiple missiles?
Trajectory alert. 2,000 nuclear missiles and 1 quantum tricobalt missile have launched from the surface towards our position. Impact in 14 wells.
Rails.
Exterminate the Doctor. I will not die.
Oh shit! Bum, bum, ba, da. Is that the... No. Good fire mod. Good explosions. Shaky cam.
Not now, Millie.
Everything's on fire! Okay, shaky cam's a little much. Ah. A little too much. Not everything needs to shake. Not everything. I know you want it to, but it doesn't have to all shake. At least it's bad. This is gonna kill my eyes. Okay. Lie the hell away.
This is not the end, Doctor. A new empire will soon rise to avenge me.
I bet. I think I saw blood particles.
Ha! They did it.
Yup.
I hope they got out all right. Doctor, on behalf of the Georgian Republic, I'd like to say thank you for all your help.
No problem, Commander. It's just another day in the office for me.
What will happen to the remaining Daleks left here on Corellia?
They'll eventually self-destruct. Without any orders, they're nothing but moving chunks of metal. Speaking of which...
Dalek, retreat to Skaro. The Emperor Dalek is dead.
Skaro? Where's that?
Their homeworld. About 300 light years away.
Uh-oh.
Georgians, we don't want to fight any further. The Daleks lied to us, and we apologise for the misunderstanding.
How do we know that you're telling the truth?
Now, gentlemen,
Where's their
this
flashlight?
planet is still teeming with Dalekanium, and the Daleks won't give up that easily. They'll surely return. So if you want to continue to thrive here, I suggest that you become allies again.
Soldiers, drop your weapons.
Yeah, but their technology, that can't do shit against the Daleks.
Oh, and by the way, whoever invented those quantum tricobalt missiles, tell them to make more. You're gonna need them.
Okay. If they're able to crack the shields, I guess they could do
Right
something.
then, off we go, back home. Okay, Rockford City, 3 PM on Wednesday, 2018.
Is it always this dangerous?
Well, it depends on the situation, I guess. Why did you ask?
I've changed my mind.
Oh, are you staying?
No, of course not. I want to travel with you in the TARDIS.
But what about your life on Earth, your job?
That was my last day. I had resigned from my position when I met you on the way home. I didn't think I was good enough for the job.
But you defeated the Daleks. Millie, that knowledge saved an entire planet from extinction. Without you, I wouldn't have been able to send them the shield frequency from the command center.
Well, can't get my job back now. It's too late.
Nah, it's never too late. You've got all the time in the world. This is a time machine, remember?
But where would we go?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Sets no coordinates. Is that a person in the sky? That might be the interior again, except it's just a person inside it. I don't know what that is. Oh yeah, is there a next time? Oh my god, there
Been
is.
hit. I'm gonna have to make an emergency landing.
Been hit.
How did you know about this base? It's completely classified.
We don't mean you any harm.
We're just the research team, assigned to extract and test out the water from underground caves.
And what else is down there?
No one knows. We're just exploring them.
I know that sound.
What are they?
Cybermen.
Yes. So we're just knocking out all the big ones. Ta-da. So Alan Charles did a lot of the other people, and so did Will Finna. There's a script. Camera operator was Brian. Interesting. Sound editor, Brian and Will. Set decorator, Cameron. Okay, multiple people did this. Wow. When I do the roleplay stuff, it's basically all just everything set up by me. Story. But obviously just not I'm not editing. I'm not voice acting. So this is good for what they have. All right. Cool. Cool. Well. Millie Anderson. How do you spell that? Let me check. With a Y. I did I-E. Millie Anderson. So. They're using Will. Will is using the basically RTD era intro, Sonic Screwdriver, and TARDIS, but presumably not Doctor nor Companion. So it really confuses me as to what this is exactly. But I am intrigued. Georgian General. So there's good ideas in here. Will Timewell. Wow, it's a lot of people that worked on this. Good job, guys. You all did great. So yeah, the story was decent. The script, I think, could probably be better, or I had a lot of issues understanding what everyone was saying, and because I don't have subtitles, it makes it 10 times harder. But a lot of the audio mixing, I felt like some audio drowned out other audio. So hopefully later on they find a good balance to where you can really understand things. But yeah, this makes me wonder if it's very plausible that their incarnation of the Doctor is the one after the 10th Doctor. So this could be their version of the 11th Doctor, but where they don't change the screwdriver and they don't change the TARDIS. Because you have to remember the Sonic Screwdriver and TARDIS changed in the 11th Doctor's first episode. So interesting. So that would, yeah. So that would imply when the 10th Doctor regenerated, it didn't destroy the TARDIS. Because they confirmed that the parting of the ways happened. So does that mean the 9th Doctor happened? Or is this Or is this version of the Doctor the one that experienced that in this incarnation? I'm just curious about the their timeline, what they're going for here. But yeah, I feel like some things could have been cut out just for pacing. I think pacing is one of the most difficult things you can get down. So I feel like just make it a little tighter. Make sure the audio is legible. You can understand what everyone's saying. Try not to be too quick on what you're saying. And I would say for the music, there's probably a real difficulty to not use a lot of the big soundtracks, because there's a lot of great soundtracks in Doctor Who, but you don't want to overlook a lot of the more subtle soundtracks, the more ambient background soundtracks. Because a lot of the soundtracks, I don't know if it's all of them, but it sounded like most of them were just these really big, heavy soundtracks that's very familiar with the fans. But yeah, the voice acting is great. Obviously the there's audio disparity between voice actors, but that's because of their headset, their technology. So it's not really a big deal. Just try to minimize how obvious it is would be my advice. Maybe try to get similar equipment. I know that's expensive, but yeah, it's just little nitpicks. But overall, I enjoyed it. Yeah, I think I will likely react to the second episode. This was fun. I liked it. Thank you guys for joining, and catch you next time. Bye, guys.